Hi. Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. Hello, how are we? Happy Christmas and Happy New Year to all, and to all a good night. All right, thank you. Goodbye. Yeah. Okay, good. Yep. I went to Costco today, and it wasn't until I was inside wheeling a trolley around that do you got cart, like a cart? We call them trolleys. I don't know why. Um and I remembered you needed a membership. So I didn't buy anything at Costco, and my it was the first time I've ever been. It was busy as anything, and I was like so overwhelmed, and I couldn't buy anything. So, and it's around about half an hour drive, so great. Anyway, it's New Year, and you know what that means. New Year, new me. And who do we need to check up on in a new year but Optavia? And who specifically from Optavia do we need to check in on? Because he's absolutely the worst. Of course, we're looking at Mr. Doug Wood, and he's got a new moniker, everybody. He's the number one metabolic coach or some shit. Sorry, I haven't been posting many anti-MLM. I have been doing lots of politics related content. But I did just do a stream with the Clown Town on Sunday. We went through the 2025 influencer flops. It was really fun, actually, because I knew some and then not others, and Gus made this really great Charlie Kirk meme thing. It was so fun, and Val did an amazing job with the whole presentation. Yeah, so check that out. And we had a really fun RuPaul's Drag Race with Savannah about 2 months ago, which was also very fun. Streaming's fun. Anyway, Optavia is who we're looking at. They are a starvation diet MLM. They have been around for a while, though. And every year they say, this year it's going to get better. We got lots coming this year. We got a lot coming. And it's like, okay, sure. Yep. I totally believe you, dudes. He's also got these really weird videos where he's like covered his face in that. This is and look, I have not logged on to Facebook in ages, and I had to re-log on, and because I've changed my phone number. I was terrified I wasn't going to get back in. Because I think I need to make a new fake profile. Got to get back in on those magic people. All right. So Doug said yesterday, which today's the 29th of December. If we haven't met, I'm Doug Wood, number one metabolic reset coach in the USA. How the fuck would he know that? What? That is not a title. That's not going in the Guinness Book of Records, mate. My wife, Tia Wood, and I have lost 100 plus pounds ourselves and trained over 10,000 coaches who've helped more than 1 million people reset their metabolic health. Well, I wouldn't. Would you? You guys have only really been talking about metabolic resets in the last, I haven't heard them talk about it ever, TBH. You might have helped people lose weight. Is that resetting your metabolic health? I'm already annoyed with saying metabolic so many times. I help dads and high-level men get off the couch. Cool. Get their energy back and the weight off their bodies. God, this man is insanely privileged with a lot of money. I don't want his money, but oh my God. He wrote a book. Can't use a possessive apostrophe. Bodies. Their bodies. Their bodies. Like, and get quickly backfiring on all cylinders without even stepping foot in a gym. I don't know that you can promise that. Yeah, you'll lose weight, but you'll be really, really depressed the whole time because you have to eat cardboard food. My scientifically proven program that specifically targets visceral fat, you can't target fat. You can't do it. You can target muscle, but fat comes off wherever it wants to. High cholesterol, blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes is built for the everyday busy person who just needs a simple plan that works. Since 2017, we have earned 43 million personally, and our coaching team has earned over 1 billion combined. Fuck. If you want to level up your health or join our coaching movement, comment or DM help. Oh. Hashtag metabolic health, hashtag dads, hashtag metabolic reset. I've never heard him use billion. That's definitely that's for a reason. He's MAGA. He was when I think it was the inauguration, and he posted pictures of him and Tia at Mar-a-Lago, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's so amazing that you were at Mar-a-Lago." And he's like, "No, we went last year." The fuck? Yeah. So he's a Trump guy. It's so funny because like Doug's very religious apparently, and he's a Trump guy. Trump's a pedophile. Doug, would you leave your daughters alone with him? Because they're pretty, you know? They're just Donald Trump's type. Young, blonde, although, maybe a little bit too old now because I think they're both over 18. Anyway, what else was I going to say? The other thing too, so the financial claims, interesting, but also the blood pressure, type 2 diabetes. How the fuck are you going to say that it targets type 2 diabetes? Fuck off. And then this is on the 17th of December. You can feel it, and when you just know. The next season is going to be different. I've been covering Doug for like 4 or 5 years now. He says that every year. This year, you won't even believe what's coming this year. You guys aren't ready. Okay. We're about to go from 40 miles per hour to 100 miles per hour. But Doug, weren't you already going 100 miles per hour? Because that's what you kind of insinuate with everything that you do, that you're already gone hardcore, This December means late nights in front of the computer every night, building presentations, but not with good grammar. He needs a comma in there. Systems and simple, scalable tools so coaches and everyday people can share and scale the metabolic reset movement with ease. Momentum is building. Fucking says that all the time. Things are heating up, and honestly, I haven't felt this much authentic and intrinsic motivation and excitement. Intrinsic motivation and excitement and in alignment. Fucking hell. Does he know? Commas are free, dude. Commas are free. In years. Buckle up and jump on the train. The fuck do you mean? Scalable tools. It's all a fucking, it's all just tap dancing. Like, we're in so much momentum. Oh my god. We're gonna lead everything. You just gotta make people, you've got to get the next guy to keep buying. Okay, next guy, keep buying, keep buying, keep buying, We know. We got some videos. Which ones do I want to start with? I might start with the ones, so they had a something or other in Baltimore, and they all went to Baltimore, and he got to talk with like all the hobnob with all the, the CEO, Dr. A, Dan Valentine. We'll start with Nick. He's been the president for a while.
Why did this get personal for Nick Johnson?
I think everybody has a person that comes to mind that couldn't be here, that should be here.
Just got personal. I know some fatties in my life. I know I've got fat people in my life, and they really need this, and they're not coming. I even asked them, "You're fat. You should come to this."
Metabolic dysfunction, the lack of awareness, the
Doug, did this is probably AI. Okay, it's probably AI. So this man probably does not exist. God fucking damn it, these people.
timidity with which we approach it, the fear that we have of approaching someone we love and saying, how's your health? How are you doing? Is it time for change?
14
Fatty.
years ago, my football coach in high school, Jeff Pazinski, died. And I had thought about it. I prayed about it. I had the message written to him, and I was like going to send it. And I told T, I'm like, how should I say it? Do you think it's worded right? Is he going to be offended? This went on for like 14 to 16 days. Facebook post comes up the next day from his wife on Jeff's account. Jeff died last night of a heart attack. Damn. And I was just so mad at myself. I was just so pissed off. I'm like, why do you make this so much about you? People are now dying. My football coach died. And would he have done my program? I don't know, but it's my duty to ask. It's my duty to say something and to at least offer.
Yeah, you did make that about you in that story. And thanks for the script of his name, his full name out there. Damn, Doug. You heard that a man died of a heart attack and you thought, oh, I should have really sent him that message about the program, my program, where he can lose weight. But these people, it's like I said, it's been many years, and it just blows me away the selfishness of that, because that's not coming from caring. That's coming from I lost a customer. Wow. It's so personal for me.
The 2.0 era, some of the coaches were probably promoting weight loss or maybe never taking it the full journey themselves. Now we have an opportunity to totally rewrite our story.
When I saw the habits of health, even before I joined, I said, this is distinct, this is differentiated. You can't escape an unhealthy lifestyle. You can't run from it. It goes with you every.
I'm glad I played this one next, because that other one was a bit of a bummer, but such common. This. This is just ridiculous. Yup. Totally, that's what I'm doing. Give me. I need a shirt. Honey, we're going to. Having a barbecue. Do you want to put a shirt on? Nah. Nah, I don't need a shirt. Oh my god, so ridiculous. Also, having the habits of health, the dogs all probably think something's happening. Yeah, hello. My chair, I've changed where I sit in the room, by the way, just in case you haven't noticed. And I like it. It's good. It's the air conditioner's right behind me. It's been really cool these last couple of days. I'm like finally in a place that has some relief from the heat. But the chair's a little bit too close, and Minnie and Frida both tried to climb onto my chair. Anyway, this fucking guy. There are other MLMs that have books, The Habits of Health. Okay, just FYI. Young Living. I know Tony fucking Van Joy She had one.
Where you go. It's every single decision that you make. And I say this about being prepared. I think the trailer became the feature film. And now we have an opportunity to say, no, it was actually just a trailer. Because here's the thing, weight gain is a symptom of poor metabolic health.
Right.
So you make decisions that inform your health. Your metabolic health starts to deteriorate. You start to gain weight, especially bad fat in the wrong places, visceral fat.
Right.
Very, very dangerous. And when it shows up, it's late. You have to point the hose at the right place.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the flame won't die down.
Sure.
You have to go to the
Yep. It's can mix
source of
metaphors.
the flame. You got to beat it back there. That's what we're doing.
I'm just happy that guy. That was great. 2.0. That's so funny. What are we doing in a 2.0 era?
What is your metabolic health, and how do you know if you're in a state of dysfunction?
In the simplest terms, your metabolic health is a body's ability to take your food and turn it into energy in the body in an efficient.
These images. What the fuck? Oh, I don't want to think about food like that. That makes me feel unwell. Oh God.
And effective way. When that starts breaking down, the earliest symptoms of that are something that a lot of times people are just putting off, or they're treating with Starbucks, right? Their energy's off. They just feel.
That's so funny. Love that we had a little pop sound effect. What is this? Who is this guy now? These fucking inserted images are hilarious.
Feel their energy waning in the middle of the day. And really, this is all predicated on your insulin levels, right? When your insulin levels are spiking throughout the day, it's just going to create these energies, highs and lows. You feel off, you're not mentally clear. It creates an inflammatory response in the body. And that inflammation is a
What's in your AI fucking algorithm? It's got 2 Asian representations there. That's not true to your life, dog. Come on now.
affecting everything. And so metabolic health is critical. This isn't a fad. This is just putting language to something that we've seen going on in people's lives for a long time.
I don't think that, like, that didn't really explain it, but all right. This guy is the VP, Mike Colvin.
What is 3.0, Mike? What is 3.0 us as a company?
3.0. Who has ever said that? 3.0. Like, what are you talking about, Doug?
To define that, we need to talk about what is 2.0. 2.0, we learn so much about our community, our coaches, and what an important part that they play.
I think 2.0 was a little too weight loss focused.
It was very weight loss focused. So 3.0, obviously, is all about the science that we're still unearthing. It's the metabolic synchronization. It's the 10-year roadmap with that and what's yet to come and all this amazing work. So I think it's just unfolding. This is just the tip of the iceberg. But 3.0 is really about just moving forward and moving upstream.
What the fuck was that? Do you not like his face? This is poorly made. My goodness.
From weight loss, because we know there's far more to it to maintaining this healthy lifestyle than just weight loss.
So they're telling us that Optavia is not about weight loss anymore? Okay. Is so weight loss focused. Your entire fucking everything you do is weight loss focused. All right, I think there's 2 more at this table.
For me, 3 million people isn't enough.
What we've done and what you've done and your vision has helped millions of people transform their life. But we look around America today, it's easy to maybe get discouraged and say, wow, America's hurting.
We have 270 million Americans that need us. Plus, I left critical care almost 25 years ago now because I was taken at the end point of disease processes. Medicine wasn't tooled for that. And I realized, even back then, that if I was going to go up and help people get healthy and get America healthy, I had to leave traditional medicine and go create this new idea about optimal health and well-being. We've helped over 3 million. We got a lot of people that need us. And we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, how do you suppose you want to do that, Dr. A? Because it's too expensive to get Optavia. It's so expensive. And looking at where American, the like healthcare industry, how much it exploits people, it is probably the picture of late stage capitalism and just the harms. Like, you can die from something that's easily curable. No, you can die because you can't afford the treatment. That's dystopian as fuck. Like, that is Hunger Games-esque. And even like Trump was talking about this fucking, the best girl and boy from each state can do a thing and we'll have a race. Like, that man is broken. He's fucking, like, the leader of the free world, um, is a fucking idiot and is being led by Stephen Miller. Like, anyway, I see that these people are going to be taking advantage of anyone who has been kicked off their healthcare, because they're going to say, well, you won't get sick if you do my program. And also, you can earn a little bit of money on the side. Do you need a side hustle? Da, 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 da. Like, there's suddenly a lot more to advertise for these. And MLMs thrive in desperate times like this, because the people who are selling them are unconscionable. They don't care about anything except for keeping their bank account nice and high. So we really need to be getting very loud as anti-MLM creators and people in the audience who watch our things. Like, spread the word far and wide, because there are going to be people who are looking to take advantage of our people, our fellow man and fellow woman and fellow non-binary people. Oh, they probably, the anti-MLM people probably don't believe in non-binary people, but that's another thing. And really say, that's not the answer. The answer is you need to break the two-party system and have a revolution. I was watching a podcast. It's called Colonial Outcasts, and it really is about, like, people say, okay, well, we need a new system. We need a revolution. What does that look like? And they actually are going into what it looks like. And this is not going to surprise anybody, but it's community. That's what beats fascism. Community. They want us to be isolated. And this is what I said the other day on stream. Joy, pleasure, happiness is resistance, because the people in charge want us to be sad. They want us to be, like, dispirited. They want us to be demotivated. And when we can find joy and pleasure and celebration, that's a fucking resistance right there. So I think that these people will take advantage of people looking for, how can I stay healthy? How can I stay healthy so I don't need to go to the hospital? Oh, look at this. Look at what just popped up in my algorithm, because Doug's talking about being a fucking metabolic coach. Yeah. So we need to take care of each other. They don't care. That's not going to stop you from going to the hospital, by the way. People who stop doing Optavia have been found to be malnourished. They've found great health problems. Their weight bounces back and their metabolism is broken. So if you want to wreck your metabolism, do this. But Doug doesn't seem to think that that's the answer. But he wouldn't. Okay, so this is a doctor?
Been with us 11 years. Where do you see us going over the next 11 years?
The beautiful piece is that we've been focused on the weight loss. We have the studies that show it, but that's only the first part, right? That is really the reset part. Now we have to look at the metabolic health to refine that piece
And then how do we take it to basically renewing, which is more about lifespan? And that's where we envision the company going, and having products, offerings, and systems to help coaches work with clients to get to a better metabolic state.
That was like, how do you say something without saying anything? Like, that was nothing. We need to get them better after they've done the thing. What a pile of shit. Okay. So those are the ones from the thing. Oh, this is about 2.0. God, who's ever said 2.0?
Weight loss was too much to focus. We didn't fully transition people. People left. People pissed on us, said, you know, our program doesn't work. Yeah, they probably didn't get the right coach.
The program, like, that's not actually what people say. The program does work, Doug. You do lose weight, but it's not in a healthy way, dickhead. Like, come on. I wonder what is being advertised on the screen there. Because that's expensive, whatever it is. And how, like, that's shitty. If you're in that room, right, every one of those people has lost, I'm sure, people. There's definitely every one of them has had people quit. And he's shitting on the coaches. That's you. That's him. Weird.
They didn't get coached, and if they did get coached, they didn't get coached through transition. If they didn't get coached
That's Doug's fucking dig at them.
to transition, they probably actually got to a comfortable weight, and then they stopped, and then went on this 5-1 on and off program. I can own it all.
What? How is that a highlight? He put that up. This is all from his fucking Facebook. I think this is also from that same event.
One of the common questions we get often is, can you actually sustain this program long term, or is it just a quick fix? Depends. There's diets everywhere, and what you do temporarily will get you temporary results.
I don't know if that's my video or his, but it's not syncing.
But our clients that come on, follow the program according to the scientific standards, just like myself, see incredible results. They're retaining 98% of their lean muscle mass.
What is this choice of editing? Like, you're putting it over your face. It looks, and the opacity looks terrible.
The important part is they're changing their relationship with food. They're changing their habits. They're innovating with the habits of health. They're completely doing a metabolic reset and saying, you know what, even though I'm 30, for many of my clients, even though I'm 50, they can make one decision and they can take action and they can change the trajectory of the rest of their life.
All right, I think that's the last one from that. So these were the weird ones, okay? It's Doug, I think. I didn't watch these before I downloaded them. I hate it. Ugh.
You want a Christian dieting confession? Listen up. Being 80 pounds overweight is not weak flesh. I just like chicken wings. But God's gonna bless me. He's gonna heal me. He's gonna heal me of my type 2 diabetes. My cholesterol, I believe it's gonna be gone this year. My energy's gonna be back. I believe that God's gonna do it. He said he's gonna do it.
The fuck? I didn't look at the comments on that. I feel really weird. Ew. I feel like that's shitting on prayer, honestly. I don't care about praying. I think, like, meditating, I think that's fine. I think positive thinking is fine. But it always goes to, like, he tells on himself so much because he hates himself. You know, like, deep underneath all of this male bravado and, you know, like, I'm the best, I'm the number one metabolic coach, is a deeply insecure man. Deeply insecure man. Definitely has body dysmorphia. He just, like, the way he talks about his body is it's so disordered. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know if he seems like he may have body dysmorphia. I'm like, I'm not a doctor. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, and to just immediately go straight for, I just like chicken wings when my type 2 diabetes, like, fuck off. What if chicken wings is all that person can fucking afford? Right? What if they live somewhere without a fucking grocery store? Like, I've been shitting on Zora Mandani, but if he gets the municipal shopping, like, shops, that will be fantastic. It should be, you should be able to eat, like, be able to go to a basic grocery store. But these people don't think about that because they don't think about poor people. They don't know about food deserts. So, yeah. This is the other one with the fucking thing. Trust God, bro. His hat said trust God, bro. Mixed messages. This is so weird.
A major sign of metabolic dysfunction. When I eat, it comes on strong around 3 or 4 o'clock. I usually have to get some energy drink from the gas station. I usually pick up a Kit Kat and a Reese's peanut butter cup. Usually have a smaller meal at home, but I'll usually go back for seconds. Finished off with some ice cream, but that's not very often. That's like only 5-6 days a week. Wash it down with a soda. It's diet, so it's no calories, so.
That's disturbing. Also, I definitely know that Doug thinks that's funny. He thinks both of those are funny. That was weird. And like I said, he's telling on himself. He's telling on himself because my brother in Christ, is that what you did? Okay. Thankfully, there's only 2 of those. So, let's go with this one. You're gonna never reach the goal.
Yeah, I think you got to choose health versus choose weight loss, because if weight loss is the goal, you're going to never reach the goal because you're going to always see that as the finish line versus the starting point. So choose health. Weight loss is just first phase. That's just the metabolic reset. Then your whole life opens up to, a whole world of innovative health.
He puts these up as highlights. Goddamn. Has he got a new tattoo? I haven't seen that one.
GLP-1s entered the market. Every person on TikTok's a fitness pro or selling something. Why are we now positioned so well for growth and success?
It's really all about addressing the sources of the problem, not the signs and symptoms of the problem. If you're not taking into consideration your nutrition, if you don't understand...
Doug, okay, yeah, good. You eat that banana. You go, girl.
And energy regulation. You go after it and you treat one sign or symptom of it. You don't ever get to the source. The body can't start to reverse those things if you're only treating one symptom. It's too complex of a problem. And then people get frustrated and overwhelmed because they're like, well, what I'm doing isn't working or it won't sustain. I don't know what's going on. I thought this pill or shot or whatever it is would fix me. Sure. When we go to the source of all of that and you know that it's your metabolism, and then you understand how to put all of that back into harmony and how to balance it, because the body wants to be healthy. It's designed to keep you alive. It knows what to do if we would just allow it.
Yeah, yeah, but have you heard of chronic illness and disease and, again, access to food? But you don't do anything beyond that. It's all about weight loss for them. It's never about anything else. And just because they're on TikTok doesn't mean that they're not qualified. I would take somebody on TikTok over a fucking Optavia health coach. No fucking way. Is an Optavia health coach more qualified than a personal trainer on TikTok? I'll take that any day of the week. They're so It's not condescending, but it's like, we really do have the answer here. But it's just a fucking diet. It's a starvation diet.
Discipline doesn't care if you're tired. You're tired? Do it anyway, right?
Why are it gotta always be the ones with Tia thrusting?
Discipline says, "Oh, you don't feel good. Well, do it anyway." Discipline says, "It's raining outside and it's cold and it's windy. Do it anyway."
Cool. Just had to see Tia's fucking pink Santa. This is the Grinch. See him like go ass up. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. The poor old Grinch. Could they have gotten a cheaper Grinch suit? My God. Do you want to go?
You are an authority in your space. You have the answers, but we got to face the fears. We're going to reset our metabolic health as a community to become a fit army that is fit for purpose to serve this world in 2026. Who is with me? Everybody skips this step, and this is why they fail. And I'm partnered with the most incredible group of fellow health coaches in the entire world. Ready? Put your phone against your face, and we're all going to speak to our phone, so nobody's going to hear you. And I don't want you to stop. I don't care if you get stutter step. It's time to take action and to speak to your ideal client, because there is nobody that has more authority than you do. You're winning. Say, I'm winning. I know what it's like to win. And I'm going to tell my story. So I'm about to push record, and I'm going to do something that scares me.
You murdered it. If people don't leave and do exactly what you said, then they will fall off the tree, and I hope they do.
I felt energy connect every single person in the room when you were talking. Like everybody got it.
Before I went and got on stage, I asked God, give me something fresh today. I need to tap into another lever that I haven't pulled in a long time that has to be fresh for today and for tomorrow. And it's amazing when you ask the Lord for his guidance, he showed up. Today is something I've never felt. I've never, ever felt. Thank you, Lord. That's all I say. Have a successful day.
That's a fucking cult right there. Yep, okay. That was so manipulative. Like, you have to get on camera right now. You have to do this. You have to do that. Da da da. That's a fucking cult. And like, he has to include all of the, that was the best you've ever been, Doug. Oh my God, you really connected everybody. Fuck off. It's all for the same thing. It's all to push this fucking diet. I'm going to finish using my webcam because my other camera, the SD card, ran out. Man, Murphy, he's chucking a spready. Okay, this is the last one. I cannot get over how culty that video was. Like,
they don't understand all these blessings.
Let me mute it. If you're at or near a healthy weight or have a passion for health and not using your daily habits and lifestyles to create income, it's time to get in the game, and I can show you how. With 9 out of 10 Americans metabolically unhealthy, don't know where to turn, sick of failing, and only trust people they know. What? There's a massive gap between fear and failure and those who can trust with a proven system. This gap has created a health coach shortage. Oh, really? There's a health coach shortage? From 2026 to 2030, more multimillionaires will be made in the metabolic health and fitness space than any other industry. Get involved. Do it fast. Is that person drinking a soda?
They don't have a place to stay 'cause I'm covered in your.
Why would you do this with, like, we can't see the people? You have writing over the top. Oh, Doug knows a person of color. That's great. All right. That was interesting. It was interesting that what did it say? 9 out of 10 Americans metabolically unhealthy, don't know where to turn, and sick of failing, and only trust the people that know them. Yeah. What do you mean? It's like it's just lucky, like these people who get in early and don't have any sort of moral, I don't know, fortitude to not sell them a starvation diet MLM. Yeah. All right. That's gonna be it. Interesting to see what Doug's up to. Same old, same old. And he sure does love, like, I don't know, the way he puts Tia in videos too. It's very objectifying. And I don't know. I don't watch her as much, but remember her video about the Jezebel spirit? Yeah. It doesn't seem like they've got anything new coming. They're just going to talk about metabolic reset. That's the buzzword. We're not going to talk about weight loss anymore. We're going to talk about metabolic reset. That's going to be our thing. Well, do you know, I know I've heard Erin talk about metabolic reset and what she had to do after she got out of Prove It. And do you know what you need to do to reset your metabolism? You need to eat. You need to eat food. So it's interesting that that's what they're pushing. But, all right. Well, thanks for being here. This will probably be the last anti-MLM video for the year. It's been an interesting year. What have we been doing? I moved. That was good. I'm happy about that. And yeah, not monetized anymore because I don't want to give Google any more money than they need. And the world is a hellscape. Late stage capitalism. Fucking hell. It's grim. It's grim. But we've always got dogs. Thanks, Murphy. He's actually got it's very sweet. He's got the same color. He's got like little blonde eyelashes. It's very cute. What are you doing? No, everybody's asleep. All right. Oh no, Frida's awake. She's on the floor. Can't see her. All right. Thanks for watching. If you can like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. Oh, I'll tell Gus's good joke that she made the other day, which was, see you next year. It did make me laugh, that's for sure. BT Dubs, if you watch that stream, my internet dropped out like 4 times. It was annoying. All right. I will see you soon. Bye.